Hey everyone, what's going on? Joey Contino here, and on this kind of dreary, ugly, rainy day that was supposed to be a snowy day, I figured it would be a good day to go check out the new section of the North Wildwood Boardwalk. If you don't know, over the past now few months, they've been ripping down sections of the North Wildwood Boardwalk, rebuilding them, and then getting them to a point to where they're pretty much a brand new boardwalk, and eventually down the line, they'll do this all the way through the rest of the north side of the Wildwood Boardwalk. And today you can now walk on a certain section of this boardwalk, and I wanted to share it with you because it's kind of cool, and you kind of look down a little bit at the construction area. So before we get started, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. A special thank you out to my patrons at patreon.com. It's because of them we can do videos like this. If you want to support the channel and have your name at the end of the video, all you have to do is click the links in the description below. And the wind is kicking up now. I'm trying to do this video before the rain comes in so we can put the drone up, or the seagull. So let's get started. The last time that we were able to record this whole section, this was still closed off. And what people don't know is that the city actually purposely did this section of the boardwalk first so that Gateway 26 would still have an entrance. Because in order to do this project, correctly at least, they have to rip down this entire ramp on the other side, which they just started doing this past week. You can see the equipment's still here. And those steps, all of that have been fully removed. And you'll be able to see it better once we make our way over. You even see the sign here, Gateway access to from the cross up here with some arrows. Sorry, it's really cold out here. But as we walk over, remember this section was done a couple years ago, and so they just continued the pattern. There's a lot of questions people had about this project, but right now we're kind of walking on the new section of the boardwalk. It looks beautiful. The first question you guys had was, are they going to keep the same design? Are they going to go like this all the way to North Wildwood? You see how you can see the different angles, and then it's straight down the middle where the tram car is? Well, here's your answer. Yes, the tram car goes on a straight path here, and then here's the cut up where they angle it inward, and then inward here. What's cool is that this is the first time I'm actually seeing the wood wet. When it's dry, it looks very different. You can actually see what that looks like right over there.
And we're about 10 minutes away.
But this is the section that they're currently redoing on this side, on the southern side. This is where that ramp / steps were up to Gateway 26. Once again, they had to finish this first so that Gateway 26 would still have an entrance that way. And what they're going to do here is exactly what has already been done here and over here. They're going to have a curve going this way to connect with this ramp here. You can kind of see how, weirdly enough, this ramp here actually connects with the real shape of what the boardwalk looks like, going angled this way. Tram car path will go this way and connect with that straightaway. But it is kind of weird to see it ripped apart like this. For those watching Stranger Things, it looks like it got ripped open right here in the middle, which is really cool to look at. So even though it looks very strange, this is all going to be built up with a new access from the street level up to the boardwalk, which is going to be very nice. What's also weird is that I didn't realize there was ever a door underneath. We're talking about Stranger Things. I'm hearing Joe Curry right now in the beginning. Anyway, if you know, you know. But while we're over here, we're going to kind of pan over the boardwalk. You should be able to walk that way. I don't think nope, you can't go that way anymore. This is the wood that's actually being used for the project, which was on the street, and they brought it up. And then let me move down here just a little bit for you so you can see the boardwalk. Looking this way, man, they are moving fairly quickly. They're almost up to the beginning of where Surfside Pier begins, so 25th Street. And they already started filling in the other area. It's hard to see from here, so we'll have to make our way down there. Plus, we got the drone. Something to point out is that it looks like Maurice Piers is also working on the front of their property. You can see some of the new wood that they're installing. You could really see it better going this way if you could pan it a little bit for you. But boy, does it look great. So since it's hard to see what it looks like from this side, we're gonna jump down and make our way over to 25th Street and look over there for you. From the view that I can see, the pilings are in and they're putting the side supports in now. For those who maybe are not familiar with the project we have down here when it comes to the boardwalk, this is the first time North Wildwood has ripped down their boardwalk completely and rebuilt it. It's a very different refurbished project than what we see in Wildwood, in which they fixed the concrete supports and then rebuilt everything on top of it. Difference is that North Wildwood doesn't have as much boardwalk as Wildwood does, and so Wildwood's trying to make the money stretch. Both are, by the way, exactly the same thing, meaning we're gonna have the same boardwalk in the end of the day, and they're both gonna last for a very long time. It's just a different method. I'm sure if Wildwood had a little bit more, they'd probably do the same thing. But North Wildwood figures over the next few years, they could do 2 or 3 streets, and then from there, it'll be done, since they only really have, 10 or 11 blocks. That aside, I know there's still questions going on. When is Wildwood gonna do theirs? Well, the simple answer is next October. There was a lot of things that happened in between, not the city's fault. And so next October, you'll see them move from the convention center all the way past the Wildwood sign, and then eventually from the Wildwood sign all the way to Cressy Avenue. So stay tuned for that. I kept on saying we probably have like 4 more years, maybe, yeah, about 4 more years if funding continues the way that's supposed to, until the entirety of the boardwalk is just brand new. But now we find ourselves on 25th, in which they are not only building out the structure for the boardwalk, the supports, they're also building out ramps on both sides. It honestly looks like they just poured the concrete maybe a week ago. Like it almost still looks wet. Granted, it rained, but you know what I mean. This is the bottom ramp. These are gonna be really nice ramps, ending over here. Nice long ramps to get up, ADA. And now that they have this in place, they're probably gonna start with the top boards. I'll show the other ramp on 25th as well. This ramp, I think, is going to follow maybe almost the same, this ramp, I think, is going to follow the same path to come down as it did before. But it looks great so far. Now there's one more spot I want to check out, which is over there on 24th Street. So we'll head that way, see if we can see anything else. I'm now at 24th in the boardwalk because there's something going on under the boardwalk here that you don't see anywhere else. Now this is just a precautionary thing, but let me show you. For those who usually go under the boardwalk to get to the beach, you're used to these concrete pillars here. Now obviously North Wildwood wants to remove all this stuff and build all the pilings, which is a great move, especially because you've got cracks like these forming and a lot of concrete. Some of it actually being highlighted in red. You can see one piece here. And while everything here is, once again, it's safe, you could be under it, North Wildwood went ahead and installed all of these beams. You'll see there's a ton of them under here. And I want to say maybe they're 6 inches by 6 inches. They're putting them under the wood to make sure that the boardwalk is stable. Once again, this is just a precautionary thing. It is safe, and then walk and run and do whatever you want under here. But it shows the steps North Wildwood takes to make sure that everything is good for us up on the boardwalk all summer long. And it's mostly just in this section. You would remember us actually reporting on this not too long ago when they actually started doing all this stuff. But just another example of why North Wildwood needs to take it all the way down, put in pilings. So that way the boardwalk will be good for generations to come. And we're going to make our way over to the new section, but I'll pan over for you so you can see more of those beams that have been installed. This is the furthest up on the boardwalk you can actually walk because they have the fence up there. We'll go up there in a second. You see, they did add in more of these beams, I believe. And this is going to be a good view for you to see what the new boardwalk looks like. That buzzing in the background, by the way, I think is the building we're walking by. We'll stop right here for you. Wow, right? Well, look at that. Looks like the top pieces are pretty much installed. They're adding in the bottom. I'm not good at describing this, I'm so sorry. They're putting in the bracing underneath. You can see how over here they have that bracing. They're going to install that here and then do the cross bracing. I just wanted to zoom in for you so I could show you the beams that they're installing. You can see how it goes across, ends here. They'll continue it over so they could then do the cross beams like they're doing on top here. Looks really cool. It's a very different process than the Wildwood way. And I'm going to stop by that high-pitched noise because, man, it is giving me a migraine. It's also, I don't like being on the beach in shoes and a winter jacket. It's not that much fun. But we'll head up on the boardwalk. Not really much you could see from over here, which is why we got the seagull, but let's jump up here real quick. Here we are up on the boardwalk. There's not many people up here today. And looking this way, I told you before that the American flag explains where the end is, and it's pretty much there. That's where they're at this very moment. Moving forward, man, moving forward quick. And I will zoom in for you so you can see what it looks like. You can see the American flag. Some folks going to Gateway 26. And yeah, that's pretty much about it from this angle. Looks like there's a hole in the middle as they're building out those supports, or the cross beams. Like I've mentioned before, it's very hard to see what things look like from this angle, which is why we have the seagull. I got it right behind me. It's a little windy today, and actually they're calling for some snow. Could be sleet, could be whatever. The weathermen, I feel like, have not gotten it right all winter long. So let's get this seagull in the sky. Did you guys see anything in that video that's different? Let me know in the comments section. I showed you the boardwalk, I showed you the beach, and I showed you a little bit of Surfside Pier. Let me know what you think about everything in the comment section below, and don't worry, come Easter weekend, I'm pretty sure that this entirety of the section of the boardwalk will be open. From what we're seeing on how quick they're moving, yeah, they're moving very quickly. They're doing a great job, and hopefully next year they'll continue from, that's what, halfway through 24th, maybe to the other side of Sportland Pier. I think we're still calling it Sportland Pier. But let me know what you think in the comments section below, and I want to thank you guys for joining me. And I once again just want to send a special thank you out to our patrons on patreon.com. The drone that we have is now 4 years old. And so if you want to help us buy a new drone, we're looking at the new Mavericks, do please consider becoming a patron on patreon.com. You help us buy all the equipment, the camera we're filming on, the microphones, the drones, or the seagulls, and our computers and all that. So if you want to support the channel, help local journalism, please consider jumping on there. I'll put the link in the description below. But I'm going to leave you guys there. Hopefully you're staying nice and warm inside. It is freezing. I can't feel my toes. And my wife's going to watch this video and scream at me for not wearing enough socks. Because I only got one pair on. I should probably wear 2 pairs. Anyway, I'm Joe, and as always, I'll see you on the beach, it's right here. See you later. Bye.
One